Like,
Mr. President, what do you think about Michael Cohen testifying today? Do you think it's about disloyalty?
Well, he's a proven liar, as you know. He's a felon, served a lot of time for lying, and we're going to just go in and see. And I think you'll see that through suffering. The Southern District came out with a scathing statement about him. So he's a liar, trying to get a better deal for himself, but not going to work. This case, by any other judge, this case would have been over a long time ago. We did nothing wrong, and that's been proven. Thank you. We'll be out there.
Sidney Powell and Kenneth Westbrook pleaded guilty. Any response to that?
Back up. Michael, can you say a couple words here about... Sir, right here.
Let me just turn around and say that this is not about Donald Trump versus Michael Cohen or Michael Cohen versus Donald Trump. This is about accountability, plain and simple, and we leave it up to Judge Engoron in order to make all the determinations on that. So I thank you all for coming.
Donald Trump faced off with Michael Cohen on Tuesday as his former fixer took the stand at his $250 million fraud trial in New York. In their first face-to-face meeting in 5 years, the former president stared intently at Cohen, who confidently walked into the Manhattan courtroom, briefly glancing in Trump's direction. He stood up to be sworn in at the stand and gave his name and address. Speaking to the court, Cohen affirmed that he used to be a lawyer in New York but was disbarred in 2019. He confirmed he pleaded guilty to 8 counts related to campaign finance violations and lying to Congress that year, which led to him being jailed for 3 years. He said that he breached campaign finance laws with a hush money payment to former Playmate Karen McDougal to ensure Mr. Trump was protected. Asked who he was working for during his crimes, Cohen said, "Donald J. Trump." The highly anticipated testimony marks the first time the two former allies have been seen in the same room since their relationship deteriorated in 2018.
So it's been 5 years since we've been in the same room. And as far as my credibility, I don't know how many times I've said it. I'm actually glad that I have the press here today. My credibility should not be in question. Yes, I pled guilty to a 1001 violation, which was lying to Congress. But I've also requested that people continue the sentence. And the sentence is I did it at the direction of, in concert with, and for the benefit of Donald J. Trump. All it had to do with was the number of times that I stated that I spoke to Donald Trump about the failed Trump Tower Moscow real estate project. The Mueller team acknowledged it, congressional committees acknowledged it, and I'm certain that the judge today will acknowledge it as well.
And how do you feel about seeing, what do you think it's for you emotionally and for him, seeing him being in the same room?
I'm looking forward to the reunion. All right. Well, thank you all very much, and I'll see you a few minutes down at the courthouse.
Don't be intimidated, Michael.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Michael. Over here, please.
Thank you.
Over here. Thank you, sir.
Have a good day, guys.
All right. You too.